until I had to go to work at noon. So I spent a little time just chit-chatting with my sister, and I tidied up my space in here because I felt like my room was really cluttered, and it kind of felt like a lot of mental clutter too. So I tidied up a little bit. I still have this little corner right here, and over there. There's something on the floor right there, but I just put it there, so that one doesn't count. But I don't know, today was a good day. Like, work was like boring, like usual. I was working with a other cashier today. What's his name? Crap. Michael? He's just a real negative person, so that was just kind of like, nah, all day long, like, yeah, freaking haunting me around, and I could hear his conversations with all the other guys in there, and they were all just like shit-talking each other, and it was just like, I don't know, it's really difficult to block it out, because, you know, like, there's no way to shut your ears off. I don't know, maybe you can. You just start like focusing on something, like hyper-focusing on like a little dent in the counter or something, but there's really nothing you can do about it. You just gotta smile and nod like a fucking Barbie doll. You guys. Well, before I get on to like the sad part about one of my crystals, I'll bring up a positive. My aventurine gifted me with some amazing abundance today. I asked for specifically $20, and I made exactly $20 in tips today. So that's really, really cool. I brought my Aqua Aura along with me because I wanted to amplify the energy of the aventurine. I can read to you some more wonderful little tidbits of information about it also, but before I get ahead of myself, the bad news about it is that it broke. It has like the central like point, and then it had a little like sister one that was branching off. I'll show you guys because it like lines up perfectly right now, but let me see if I can like get it to go back. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then like, oh no! That's okay, because I can still use this one for like meditation now, and it's more comfortable because it doesn't have that little piece that's like sticking off to the side anymore. And this interesting like bundle right here looks sort of like a cactus, like an underwater cactus made out of crystal. I can make this one into a pendant, so I can wear it. That's cool. So it's not like totally bad that it broke, and I'm not going to take it as a bad omen like whatsoever, because let me finish reading you why. It calms the emotional body first, it heals your aura, and then after it does all that, it activates your chakras, which is cool. As I'd mentioned before, it intensifies the vibration of other stones you wish to use with it, aids in truthful communication, helps develop automatic writing and channeling abilities, which is awesome, connects the heart with the throat so that you speak your truth, and facilitates shamanic journeying, opens pathway of interdimensional communication, which can also not just mean like the ethers, but interdimensional, like maybe like your cellular level, and like permeating into that deep of an awareness. Then it also assists in conscious awareness of one's own motivations and patterns. And it's really important that I have this crystal, and I'm so happy because I kind of haven't used it that much. It's sort of been sitting off to the side, like, oh, this is my aqua aura, and I haven't used it. And now it's gonna be a catalyst to my spiritual development, my emotional spiritual development. It's kind of cool. So, yeah, my crystal snapped, which is kind of a bummer. But right after I got out of work, I went to a beautiful sister's house, and I don't want to use names because I don't know if she feels comfortable, but we'll call her Miss Wolf for now. Next time, I don't know, I'll ask her if she's okay with that. But she's a wolf, definitely. And well, we went over to her house and was chilling over there for a little while. I kind of expected to have more of like a party sort of a feeling going down, and it was more of a, we're just chilling. I kind of wanted to be able to express myself a little better, and I wanted to like dance. I'd been practicing earlier before I went to work. I was just listening to a bunch of music. It was mostly like dubstep though, because I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I had a little like motivating to do before I went into work. And like the best way to move your spirit is to move your body, right? So I was just putting on some dubstep and I was like shaking my head around everywhere and freaking like thrashing around my room. Thrashing would be a perfect word. I'll film it next time. It was a lot of fun, and by the time I was done, I was sweating, and I was standing in front of the AC like this, trying to dry off. Like 15 minutes before I had to leave to go to work. It was a lot of fun, but I connected with that energy today, and I wanted to be able to like tap back into it after. So I was gonna be able to go from tapping into the energy, not being able to fully relax and experience it because, or at least trying to because of work, the hindrance and the obstacle, the mental like preoccupation of being in that environment and stuff. So I still have a grasp on that energy, that dance energy that I want to tap back into afterwards at this party that's supposed to be going down. And like, I don't know, I figured since, I don't know, like I felt a little more comfortable dancing, I guess, because I've been practicing, that I'd be able to do it over there, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and I ended up, I don't know, like, Wolf, she came up to me and she said, you know, Stephanie, I just want to tell you that I'm really proud of all of, like, the work that you've done on yourself, because, like, I can tell that there's a difference now. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. And we exchanged like a hug, and it was great. And then, like, we sat around the fire and we listened to this grand old, I don't want to say story, but, like, a rendition, like an elder passing on knowledge around the fireplace, and all the young, eager people are like this, and we were sitting there, and the fire was like whipping around, and the wind was everywhere, and it was very cool. But like I wasn't getting the feeling, but I just sort of felt like out of the loop of everybody, and I felt so much more connected with everyone beforehand. And maybe it's because I got a job now, and I didn't notice that I've had this job for like 3 weeks. So that's like 3 weeks of me having a job and only hanging out with them in this group of like people and stuff on like weekends. So it's sort of like detached me from everybody, and I guess I feel like sort of left out, and maybe that energy is getting picked up on other people, so they don't want to like hang out with me or something. I don't know, but I felt like, I don't know. She tried to like incorporate me, I guess, into the conversation that they were having about this event that we want to plan and get started down here. And it's called, well, I'll bring it up later. But, like, I haven't really been getting too much info about it, and I guess it's because I've had this job and everything. So, you know, I'm not as available. And on top of that, like, I don't have a car. So, even though it's kind of shitty to say, and it's on my heart, so I guess I should just say it, but I don't feel like as, not that I don't feel as part of the group now, but it's like I'm not as, I want to say important. I'm not going to say like not as important, but I'm not like, not like, I don't have a vehicle anymore, so I can't be giving rides to people to get to these places. So like, since I don't have a vehicle anymore, I'm not as important to be a part of the equation, because I guess it's horrible to say that. It's horrible to project that. I don't want to project that. That I think that people were just using me for my car. But it sort of feels like that, because it's like, well, you know, how come I haven't heard about this new event that they want to plan, like, next Saturday? How come, you know, like, nobody's really included me in it? And I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of it, but when I feel like I'm not being included, then I don't want to be a part of it, because then I feel like I don't belong there. And if you're not, you know, like, I don't know. She kind of, like, I was sitting on the couch, and she said in front of all of the other people, like, that I'm really close with, kind of like they were off discussing stuff, like about the calendar, the Mayan calendar that everybody's been plugged into. And like, I've heard it a bunch of times, so I don't need to be sitting in there like a part of it, you know what I mean? Like, and they were standing in the doorway, so I didn't want to just be like looking over everyone's shoulders and everything. So I was just chilling there on the couch, sitting there with the cat. And then like, she looks over and calls out, and she's like, "Hey Stephanie, I just want to say in front of everybody here that I'm really proud of what you've been doing and with yourself, and you know, you've been working on yourself, and it's really great and everything." And I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "Yeah, and you know, like, I just wanted to say that here in front of everybody." And I was like, right on. I felt really uncomfortable, like why? I'm just being stupid. Just being stupid. And then projecting a lot of insecurities onto other people, and it's like, I asked for this shit. I asked for my unfinished business, and it's like being laid on me so I can process it. So what I see from the whole scenario is, now that I've been like talking to myself and everybody can see how pathetic I am, I don't know. I think I just need to smoke some more weed. What I gathered from this is that comes down to being alone again. I don't know why it's so overwhelming. I always want to like pair up with somebody so I can feel like safe or secure or like accepted or I don't know. Safety in numbers? I don't know. And you know, when you're sitting there and it's like when you think, you know, everybody has their own life. Everybody's doing their own thing right now. And I'm so preoccupied with worrying about what everybody else is doing. Instead of like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't know what to do. But like life is beautiful and I'm not gonna cry about it all night. I want to bring up something beautiful that happened, and I started crying like on the way in here. Just because of spirit and how it works. I'm gonna cry again, but they're tears of joy. They're tears of like total, like, and utter joy. It's so beautiful. I have been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, and like I even mentioned it, and I think my other video. When I came home, and I was like sort of pulling into the driveway, and I was thinking, do I want to like keep riding around because my mind is racing, and I don't want to just go home and sit in my room and just like, you know, do that whole thing and just like I was just dreading it. I was just dreading coming home to be with myself. And I pull up to my door, and guess what's like landed on the door? A butterfly. A butterfly. There's no reason in the world why there would be a butterfly right like the seam of the door where it meets the freaking ground and like the side of the wall there, like it was like perched on the door. So I'm like, what is it doing there? It's obviously like this beautiful, beautiful confirmation that, you know, stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. It's not a big fucking deal. You don't have to overanalyze everything. I'm like, why is the mug facing that direction? It must mean that they don't want me to read what's on the other side because it must mean something about me in my life. And no, it's like, what the heck, man? I overanalyze everything. I need to blow my nose. I overanalyze everything. And that's what gets me in trouble. And that's why I have to be like a butterfly. And that's why I have to dance. I have to dance through the wind like a butterfly and just like look forward to my destination. When the winds die down, when I get to rest for a little while, sample some delicious flowers, and then another gust comes by and whoosh, there I go. Okay, 5 minutes over. That's not too bad. It's gonna be a long road. I don't know. I see a lot of beauty, and I see a lot of ugliness that I have to confront. But all in good fun, right? I mean, that's the whole point. Just have fun. I'm trying to. And I do. I have fun. I need to start having more fun. Alrighty, you guys. It's like 12:20 now. I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, I'm gonna roll a blunt and then I'm gonna smoke it and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.